I'll share the screen. We have finished with the first Updesh of Gherand Samhita. So today we're going to start with the second Updesh. So second Updesh in Gherand Samhita is Asana. Now, what are the key points in this Updesh? So how many asanas are there? So it is said that there are 84 lakh asanas. How 84 lakhs? So here it is said in Gherand Samhita that as many species of living beings are there in this world. So that many asanas are there. So that means there are 84 lakh species, different species in this world. And that many asanas are there. So in all, it is said that there are 84 asanas. Then it is said that out of these 84 asanas, how many asanas are important? So out of these 84 asanas, Gherand Rishi is saying that 84 asanas, they are important. And out of that, 32 are especially useful for our human being. They are very useful. So in all, there are 84 asanas, 84 lakh asanas. Out of that, how many asanas are important? There are 84 asanas that are important. And out of those 84, also 32 asanas are very, very useful for human beings. Now, so from Gherand Samhita point of view, you have to remember how many asanas have been told in Gherand Samhita. So let us see one asana at a time. Now, first asana in Gherand Samhita. We have seen this asana in Hat Pratipika also. Some are same, and in few asana there are variations. So I have put up a picture for every asana. So Siddhasana. First is Siddhasana. So in Siddhasana, what is said? That one heel should be pressed to the perineum and the other should be above the penis and the chin on the chest. Chin on the chest means what? Jalandhar Bandh. So Jalandhar Bandh is, that word is not used over here. Gherand Rishi is not specifically using this word that you have to execute or apply Jalandhar Bandh in Siddhasana. But when you say that chin to the chest, that means that you have to execute Jalandhar Bandh. So Siddhasana, we know perineum. Perineum means the place between your genitals and your anus. That is your perineum. So your heel should be, one heel should be at your perineum, and second, it should be above your penis. Now, from exam point of view, very, very important. Where should be your eyesight? So it is said that your eye should be focused at the center of your eyebrows. Your eyes should be focused at the center of your eyebrows. So Bhru Madhya Drishti. In exam, it is asked, where are the eyes focused in this particular asana or mudra? So as I had told you in Hat Pratipika also, you have to remember where is the eyesight, or where you have to focus your eyes in each and every asana. Hence, I've made a special column for that also, so that from exam point of view, it will be easy for you. And what is the benefit or the effect? It opens the door to liberation. So, moksha vidhayate. So, the benefit as per Gherand Rishi is, it opens door to liberation. That means the yogi or the practitioner who practices Siddhasana, he attains moksha. Next asana, Padmasana. Now place the right foot on the top of the left thigh and the left foot on top of the right thigh. The way we practice Padmasana. Then take a firm hold of the toes with the hands from behind and place the chin on the chest. So it is Baddha Padmasana. Baddha Padmasana here in Gherand Samhita is called as Padmasana. And again, just like Siddhasana, chin to the chest. So here also, chin to the chest is said. Then where should be your drishti? It should be at the top of the nose. So Kanya ji, in Siddhasana, where should be your drishti?
It should be in Bhrumadhya.
Bhrumadhya. Then Muthu Lakshmi ji, in Padmasan, where should be your eyesight?
Tip of the nose, Nasigravar.
Very good. Sadanandan ji, where is in Padmasan and Siddhasan, which bandha has been told?
Ma'am, I am traveling, ma'am.
Acha, okay, it's okay, Sadanandan ji. Okay, Muthu Lakshmi ji or Sukanya ji, anyone can answer.
Jalandhara Bandhu.
Jalandhar Bandh. Has Gherand Rishi specifically mentioned this word Jalandhar Bandh in Siddhasan and Padmasan?
No, it's a Chibukam mentioned there, I think.
Yes, so chin to the chest. So that means it is Jalandhar Bandh. Now, Sukanya ji, tell me what is the benefit of Siddhasan?
It opens door to liberation.
Very good. Now, for Padmasan, Gherand Rishi has said Vyadhi Vikara Anashan. That means Vyadhi. Vyadhi means what? Vyadhi means it destroys all the diseases and ailments. So if a yogi practices Padmasan, what is the benefit that he gets? It destroys all the diseases and ailments. Vyadhi Vikara Anashanam. Vyadhi Vikara Nashanam. Nash means it destroys all the Vyadhi. That means diseases, Vikara, ailments. Then third is Bhadrasan. Press one heel against the perineum. Put the other ankle above the penis. Place the chin on the chest and remain motionless with the sense organs restrained. So here you have to control your indriya or you have to control your senses. Again, chin to the chest, that is there. Now here in Bhadrasan, what they have said that press one heel against your perineum. So Bhadrasan, normally when we practice, it is butterfly pose. But here it is said in Bhadrasan, in Gherand Samhita, that Bhadrasan, when you practice, it is a little different, where it is said that you have to press one heel against your perineum. Now, Pragya ji, tell me what do you mean by perineum?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Guda Pradesh, below that genital organs,
So, between what and what?
between anus and genital organs, that
Yes.
space.
Very good, very good. Muthu Lakshmi ji, tell me where, okay, no, not now. So here, press one heel against the perineum, put the other ankle above the penis. That is told over here. Just give me 2 minutes, okay? Okay. So press one heel against the perineum, put the other ankle above the penis, place the chin on the chest and remain motionless. That is what is told over here. Now, I have put a picture over here for Bhadrasan. Now, this picture has been, I have taken it from one of the books that I have referred, but I'll again get back to you because whatever description is there for Bhadrasan, it doesn't match over here. So I'll again get back to you on this. Now for Bhadrasan.
No, ma'am, that picture is exactly same because it's one of the foreign author, Malin, I think. But here, this is resembles the Siddhasan, ma'am. Need to change the content, I think.
Siddhasan is here. Siddhasan is this.
Yes, ma'am. Not like Bhadrasan is also the same content is there. Need to change that one.
Yeah. So
the Bhadrasan picture is correct only.
Yes. So I'll get back to you on this. Okay, because this I feel then is wrong. Okay. So Bhadrasan, where should be your eyesight? It should be at the tip of the nose. And what are the benefits? It destroys all the diseases. That means Sarva Vyadhi Vinashakam. It destroys all the diseases. Now, when you are making notes, you have to remember that make a list where the benefits are destroys all the diseases or destroys ailments. So it will be easy for you to remember from exam point of view. Then next is Muktasan. Put the left heel under the anus and the right heel on top of it. Keep the body, head and neck straight. Now here, just like in these three, Gherand Rishi had mentioned or specified where should be your eyesight, where should be your eyes focused. But in Muktasan, nothing has been told about the eyes as to where should be the focus of your eyes. So I have kept this column empty. What is the benefit? The yogi, he attains siddhi. That means it bestows success. Then is Vajrasan. For Vajrasan, make the thighs as hard as diamond. So you have to make the thighs as hard as diamond. That is what is described in the shlok. And put the feet on either side of the anus. That means your feet has to be on either side of the anus and sit straight. What is the benefit of this? Again, for Vajrasan also, it brings success to the yogis. That means the yogi, he attains siddhi. Then is Swastikasan. For Swastikasan, the soles should be between your calves and your thighs, just like in Hat Pradipika. So Swastikasan, the sole or your feet, it should be between your calves and your thighs, and your body should be again straight. No benefit has been mentioned in Gherand Samhita, and nothing about the eyes have been mentioned for Swastikasan. Then is Simhasan. For Simhasan, put both heels crossed and turned upwards. So you have to cross your heels. So it has to be like this. Underneath the scrotum, the shins on the ground, and hands on top of the knees. Open mouth and apply Jalandhar Bandh. So you have to open your mouth. Then your feet has to be crossed at your ankles. They should be under the scrotum, and hands should be placed on top of the knees. That is Simhasan. Where should be your eyesight? Nasagra Drishti. That means tip of the nose. And what is the benefit? It destroys diseases of throat and mouth. Sarva Vyadhi Vinashanam. It destroys all the diseases and also diseases of throat as well as mouth. Then is Gomukhasan. Gomukhasan is again simple. The way we practice, place both feet on the ground, putting them on either side of the bottom. Now here the feet are a little apart. They should not be so apart from each other. They should be next to your body. Putting them on either side of the bottom and hold the body steady. So your body has to be steady. Sthir rehna chahiye. Your legs, it looks like the cow's face. We know Gomukhasan. Gomukh means the face of a cow. So it is the same way that we studied in Hat Pradipika also. Nothing has been mentioned about the hands. So from Gherand Samhita and Hat Pradipika also, for both the scriptures, no mention of hands has been discussed or specified over here. Nothing about the eyesight, no benefit. Then is Virasan. 1 foot on the thigh. So your 1 foot has to be on the thigh, other under the same thigh. Now this is a little different. The Virasan that we practice normally is different. In this Virasan, which is mentioned in Gherand Samhita, your 1 foot should be on the other thigh, and the other foot should be under that same thigh. That is Virasan. Dhanurasan, the way we practice, stretch out the legs on the ground like a stick, then extend your arms. First, you have to stretch your legs straight, then extend your arms, then bend your legs and hold both feet from behind with the hands and make the body curved like a bow. So this is how we practice normally. Remember, from exam point of view, the Gherand Rishi has not mentioned whether to hold the toes or the ankle or where to hold. He has just mentioned that you have to hold both the feet with your hands. Shavasana. Shavasana is also called as Mritasana. So if in exam they ask you Mritasana, so that means it is about Shavasana only. Shavasana normal, so I have not given any picture over here. Lie stretched like a corpse. Now, what is the benefit of Shavasana? It removes fatigue. It calms your mind. Shramaharam and Chitta Vishrantikaram. Shramaharam means shram. Hara. Hara means it removes. Shram means fatigue. So it removes your fatigue. Chitta means our mind. Vishranti means it calms your chitta or your mind. So these are the two benefits of Shavasana. Next is Guptasana. Gupta. So your feet concealed between your calves and thighs. And it is said that anus over them. Now, I have referred 2 or 3 books, but I don't know how it is. You just have to remember the way it is described. Feet concealed between your calves and thighs. So it is just like swastikasana. The position of your feet is just like swastikasana, but here it is said that anus over them. Remember as it is described. Next is Matsyasana. Matsyasana, same just like this, the way we practice. Assume an unbound Padmasana. Unbound means Mukta Padmasana. In the starting, today when we learned or we discussed Padmasana, what type of Padmasana is discussed over here? Was it Mukta Padmasana or any other Padmasana?
Baddha Padmasana.
Baddha Padmasana, right? So now here it is said that it is unbound Padmasana, that means Mukta Padmasana, normal Padmasana that we practice. Then lie flat out. So go behind, lie on your back and wrap the elbows around your head. And you have to wrap your elbows around your head. This is how we also normally practice Matsyasana. What is the benefit? It destroys diseases. Only one benefit. Then is Matsyendrasana. For Matsyendrasana, what you have to do is stretch the abdomen up and backwards. So first it is said that you have to stretch the abdomen up, you have to take it up a little and then backwards without straining. Then bend the left leg. From exam point of view, you have to remember this, that which leg has been mentioned. So for Matsyendrasana, Gherand Rishi has said that you have to bend the left leg and put the left foot on the right knee. So bend the left leg and put the left foot on the right knee. Then put the right elbow there and face in the right side, right hand. The face in the right hand. So this is not how we normally practice. So what you have to do is you have to fold your left leg, keep it on the right thigh, then fold your right leg, keep it next to your left thigh. Hands should be on the right knee and it should be on the face. That is Matsyendrasana. How should be your drishti? It should be at the center of your eyebrows. That is Matsyendrasana. Next is Gorakshasana. Feet between calves and thighs. Again, feet between calves and thighs. This is the third time that has come. In which 2 asanas previously, Gherand Rishi has mentioned feet between calves and thighs? Who remembers?
Swastikasana.
And Swastikasana and
Uttasana.
Guptasan. So Swastikasan, Guptasan, and Gorakshasan. In all these three asanas, the feet is supposed to be between your calves and thighs. So make a note at your end also. Now, heels covered by upward hands. So your hands on your heels, your hands will be there and hands will be in the upward direction, facing the palms, facing the sky. And then contract the throat. Contract the throat means Jalandhar Bandh. Where should be your eyesight? Your eyes should be focused at the tip of your nose. That means Nasagra Drishti. And what is the benefit? It brings yogic success. That means Siddhi. Then is Paschimottanasana. Stretch the legs out on the ground like a stick. Put the forehead between the shins and carefully take hold of the feet with the hands. Now tell me in Hat Pradipika, what is the difference between the position of Paschimottanasana that was discussed in Hat Pradipika and that is discussed over here?
Put the forehead between the knees, here between the chin.
Yes, very good, very nice. So in Hat Pradipika, the forehead, your head had to be on your knees, between your knees. But in Gherand Samhita, the forehead has to be between the shins. And carefully take hold of the feet with the hand. Rest of the things, they're same. My suggestion would be when you're studying, keep Hat Pradipika next to Gherand Samhita. Keep them side by side. And then see what difference is there in the asanas or mudras that have been discussed in Hat Pradipika and that are being discussed in Gherand Samhita. And then make columns and write side by side. That it will make your study easy. And revision also will be much more faster if you practice it in that way. Next is Utkatasan. Okay, Utkatasan. Where was Utkatasan discussed?
In Jalabasti.
Sit in Utkatasan. Very good. Put the big toes on the ground, taking the weight. So the weight of your body should be on your big toes. The ankles should be in the air. And the anus on the ankle. So that is Utkatasana. So the knees are also in the air, but nothing has been specified about knees or hands. What is specified? That your toes, your body weight should be on your toes, that is big toe. Then ankle should be in the air and your anus should be on the ankle. That is all that is discussed about Utkatasana. Next is Sankatasana. For Sankatasana, put the left shin on the ground. Wrap the right leg around the left leg and put the hands on the knees. That is Sankatasana. So again, from exam point of view, you have to remember that Gherand Rishi is talking about the left leg first in Sankatasana. So put the left shin on the ground. The shin and the knee will be there on the ground left. Then wrap the right leg around the left. And both your hands should be on the knees. That is Sankatasana. Mayurasana, same. Support yourself with the palms, both the hands on the ground. Place the elbows on either side of your navel. And you have to raise yourself into the air like a stick. So this is same. So the asanas that are same in both the scriptures, you don't have to remember it separately. Look at the picture, remember that picture, it will be easy for you. You have to remember and make note of only those things that are different in Hat Pradipika and Gherand Samhita. Now, what are the benefits of Mayurasana? Turns to ash all excess unwholesome food. So whatever food that you eat, if it is not good for you, not good for your body, for your practice, it turns the entire food which is not good for you into ashes. Second, it increases the gastric fire. Third, It digests lethal poison. Fourth, quickly overcomes all diseases such as intestinal tumors and fever. So this you have to remember because there are a lot of benefits in it. Next is Kukutasana. For Kukutasana, sit in Padmasana. Now this Kukutasana is also same. Sit in Padmasana. Put the hands between the thighs and the calves and raise yourself up to the elbows. It is same. Then Kurmasana. Put both heels together. Turn them back below the scrotum and keep the body, head and neck straight. That is Kurmasana. Normally that we practice Kurmasana is different. Here that is discussed is different. So you have to remember for exam, you have to remember it in this way only. Next is Uttana Kurmasana. Hold the neck with both hands while in Kukutasana. So just like in Kukutasana, you have to sit in Padmasana, then hands between the calves and the thighs. After that, what you have to do is you have to hold your head, or we can hold your neck with both the hands and lie on your back. That is Kukutasana. This asana, which is like a tortoise on its back. So normally what happens, the tortoise has the back up, but in Uttana Kurmasana, the tortoise is upside down. So the back is on the floor. So you have to remember this. Very important from exam point of view. So here this asana is like a tortoise on its back. Next is Mandukasana. By putting the soles of both feet in the region of your bottom. Both the feet at the region of your bottom. Touching the big toes together. So the big toe of your left foot and right foot, they have to touch each other and keeping the knees in front. That is Mandukasana. Now Uttana Mandukasana, same position. Feet behind, big toes touching each other. What is the difference? Hold your hands. Hold your elbows above your head. This resembles an upright frog. Manduk means frog. As if the frog, it is standing, it is upright. So it is called as Uttana Mandukasana. Next is Vrikshasana. Vrikshasana is same, just the way we practice. Only difference is that here again, the foot is mentioned. Place the right foot at the top of the left thigh and stand on the ground like a tree. So wherever Gherand Rishi has mentioned specifically left, you have to remember left. Wherever he has mentioned right, you have to remember right. Next is Garudasana. Press both the thighs and the shins against the ground by means of the two knees. Now, when we practice Garudasana, normally we practice Garudasana in a standing position. We bend the knee of one leg and then wrap the other leg around the other one that is bent. But here it is different. Gherand Rishi is saying that press both the thighs and the shins against the ground. So the thighs are also on the ground, if you see, and your shin, they are also on the ground. Then how do you press it? By means of the two knees. So you have to press your knees so that your thighs and your shin, they are pressed on the ground. Hold your body steady. Sthir rakhna hai hamara sharir. And put both hands on the knees. Now this is Garudasana. Normally when we practice this, what is this asana called? When we practice in day-to-day life, this is not called as Garudasana. We don't practice this as Garudasana. What do we practice this as?
Vajrasana. Vajrasana.
No, not Vajrasana. In Vajrasana, your feet are below your hips.
Yes, feet below the thighs. Yeah.
Ah. So what do we call this asana? Where
और
the
मैम उसमें पैर के दोनों अंगूठे और एड़ियां आपस में टच होती हैं वज्रासन में।
हाँ, तो इस आसन को क्या कहते हैं? हम लोग ये प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, इस आसन को क्या कहते हैं? इसको गरुड़ासन नहीं कहते हैं, हम लोग जो प्रैक्टिस करते हैं हमेशा।
वीरासन, शायद वीरासन।
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली। हाँ, एंड देन वी लाई डाउन। हम लोग फिर इसके बाद आगे क्या करते हैं, तो हम लोग पीछे लेट जाते हैं। वी लाई डाउन ऑन आवर बैक ऑल्सो, वी डू दैट ऑल्सो in advance. Okay, but here it is called as Garudasan. So remember that, because Virasan here is different. Why I asked you? Because we studied Virasan over here, and Virasan is totally different. हम लोगों ने Virasan, एक मिनट, I'll just show you again. See, in Gherand Samhita, this is Virasan. But in day-to-day life, when we practice Virasan, we practice it in this way. जैसे यहाँ पे गरुड़ासन बताया गया है, we practice it in this way. So in exam you will get confused. That's why I'm saying don't get confused. Make a note at your end कि इसको गरुड़ासन कहते हैं. This is Garudasan and not Virasan. Then is Vrishasan with the anus on the right ankle. On the left side, the other foot should be turned back. So again here, right ankle has been mentioned, right foot has been mentioned first. So your anus has to be on the right ankle. Your left foot should be turned back. Now tell me, in which other asana that we learned today, the foot was up on this thigh and the other foot was like this only behind?
संकटासन में शायद, संकटासन।
Yes, in Sankatasana what we did was that this leg was like this only, but this leg, the feet, or sorry, the foot, it was on the thigh. I will show you once. One. Not even Sankatasana.
Virasan here. Like
Sorry, Virasana, not Sankatasana.
Virasan. Virasan.
Yes, very good. So in Virasana, see, this leg, it is bent. Okay, it is under that same thigh, same leg. The only difference is here, this foot is above the thigh in Virasana. And now in this asana, it is below the anus. So you have to remember this difference. Make a note at your end, because these are very subtle differences which we tend to get confused or we forget. So remember this. That's why I put pictures wherever possible, so it is easier to remember when you see the pictures. Then Shalbhasan, lie prone with the hands by the chest. Now Shalbhasan, when we practice, we normally keep our hands next to either our body or below our navel. But here it is said, yes. But here it is said that lie prone with the hands by the chest. So from exam point of view, you have to remember this, because this is different. Rest both the palms on the ground and raise the feet 9 inches. That is ek vitasti. This is again important from exam point of view. That how much do you have to raise your legs? You have to raise them 9 inches or 1 vitasti. So hands, Shalbhasan, what is different over here? Your hands have to be by the chest. And second is, your feet should be raised 9 inches or ek vitasti. That is important. Now, Makarasan, just the way we practice, lie down with the chest placed on the ground, the legs stretched out, and the head that held in the arms. So nothing different. Same Makarasan that we practice. What is the benefit? It stokes the bodily fire. That means deha ki agni badhata hai. It increases the bodily fire, not jataragni, not digestive fire. देह की अग्नि बढ़ाता है, body we fire in Makrasana. Then is Ushtrasana. Now in Ushtrasana, lie prone with both legs crossed. So Ushtrasana that we practice, normally that is practiced in the day-to-day life is not like this. We sit in Vajrasana, then we come on the knees and then we bend back. That is Ushtrasana. But here it is said that you have to lie on your belly. Then with both legs crossed. That means here if you can see the legs are crossed. Then fold your legs. So place it on the back and then hold your legs with your hands. And firmly draw in abdomen and the mouth at the same time. So you have to lift yourself just like Dhanurasana. You have to lift your upper body. But what is the difference? Here the thighs are not lifted and the legs are crossed. That is Ushtrasana. Then Bhujangasana. Place the lower body from the toes to the navel on the ground. That means you have to lie down on the belly, support yourself with both palms on the ground and lift up the head like a snake. Now here the position of the hand is next to it is between your chest and your belly. But in Gherand Samhita, nothing has been mentioned about the hands, whether it should be near your belly or your chest or your shoulders where. So this picture is only for the sake of reference. Now, what are the benefits of Bhujangasana? It increases the body fire. Dehagni vardhate. Then, Nitya Sarva Roga Vinashanam. That means it cures. Roga Vinasha. That means it cures the diseases. And very important, Jagarti Bhujangi Devi. That means it awakens Bhujangi Devi. So you can remember it this way also, that here, okay, when we practice Bhujangasana, Bhujanga, it looks like the body, it looks like a bhujanga, like a snake, and hence in the benefits, it is said that the Bhujangi Devi, it awakens. You can relate it in that way and remember it. Now, Yogasana, last asana, Yogasana. For Yogasana, turn the feet upwards. Put them on the knees. So turn the feet upwards, put them on the knees. Place the upturned hands on the ground with the palms facing the sky. Upturned hands on the ground means the palms should be facing the sky. Inhale repeatedly and draw in the air. And you have to inhale repeatedly. बार बार हमें पूरा करना है. Where should be your eyesight? Tip of the nose, that is nasagra drishti. And what is the benefit? It leads to yogic success. That means siddhi milti hai. So these are the 32 asanas. Here I've just given simple note that in Gherand Samhita, Baddha Padmasana is referred to as Padmasana. 19 asanas are mentioned. Out of these 32, 19 asanas are mentioned in both Hat Pradipika and also Gheranda Samhita. Then asana, and in Sanskrit, what are the words that are used? Because from exam point of view, even though you're appearing or going to answer in English, if it is asked in Sanskrit, you should know. Hence, I have mentioned it in the table. So what I have done is, 1 minute, I'll show you. So whichever are the same, like Vyadhi, I have highlighted in one color. Like everything related to diseases. Then Siddhi, I have highlighted in different color. So it will be easy for you to remember. So the asana and the diseases or the benefits, I have put it over here in this one table. Okay. With this, we complete all the 32 asanas that are discussed in Gherand Samhita. I know it is too much, 32 to remember, but if you revise it, the asanas that are similar in Hat Pradipika and Gherand Samhita, you don't have to worry about those asanas. There are a lot of asanas that are same in Gherand Samhita also and Hat Pradipika also. The description is same. What you have to remember is the asanas that are new in Gherand Samhita, that you have to remember very well. And secondly, even if the asanas are same, if there is slight change in the description, that part you have to remember. So if you read it 2 or 3 times, you will realize it, what is the difference. Hence I said, keep Hat Pradipika notes and Gherand Samhita next to each other. See what are the similarities and what are the differences. And then it will be easy for you to study and make notes. Okay? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll send the PDF. I'll share it with you and I'll look for that also, Siddhasan. Sorry, Bhadrasan. I'll check it once and I'll correct it and I'll let you know. I'll send it. Okay? Hari Om.
Hari
Hari
Om.
Om, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.